Hey guys, welcome back to Simply Cheyenne. Today I have a story time for you guys. So this story time is about how me and my friend got lost in the woods. And this is a short story time, so it's not going to be very long. Okay, so this story took place at around 9 o'clock in the morning, and I was meeting my friend at the bottom of the hill at the shops so we could walk up together to go to school. Because we had a late start, whereas normally I would get dropped off by one of my mum or something, but she was already at work by the time I had to be at school that day because we had a late start. So I decided to meet my friend at the shops and walk up the hill there. So we met at the bottom of the hill where the shops are, and we started to walk up. So to get to our school, you have two ways. You can go through the park and up the woods, or you can go up the road, normal pathway. So we were going to walk up the pathway, the roadway. But last minute, we decided to walk through the park. Keep in your mind, it was raining, so it's going to be extremely muddy. But anyway, we walked up there anyway. And we only knew two routes to get to school, going through the park and up the woods. But both of those ways were covered in mud, and we didn't really want to ruin our shoes. So we just stood in the park, looking around at the woods for somewhere to go, and figuring out what we're going to do. So we stood there for a couple minutes, and then we saw a pathway going straight up the woods, just came out of nowhere. We didn't see it, and it was like, okay, there's a path. So we had never been up that way before. We had no idea where we were going, but we went up it anyway. So we went up it, and about a quarter of the way up, there was this really steep hill, and it was the only way up. There was the hill, and there was trees everywhere, obviously, because we're in a forest, and branches coming down. So we grabbed onto one of the branches and prayed that it would not snap, because it was really, bendy. You know those branches where you feel like it's going to snap. So we were praying that it just wouldn't snap, and we just clinged on. We tried to get up. So basically, we were clinging onto this branch, and I was took a big step and reached as far as I can and grabbed onto the next branch. And that managed, and I was just like, oh my god, it's going to snap. It literally, I could hear it about to snap, because it was like a tiny, tiny little branch. I just grabbed onto it and then took another big step onto this tiny little bit of flat surface. But the thing that was scary was, when we were on the branch, we were like, if we let go, we're going to fall. We're just going to fall. If we let go of this, we're going to fall. And every step you took, a little bit of the ground just broke off and just tumbled away, just broke away. So I managed to get to that little bit of surface, and my umbrella just flung out of my bag and just dangled all down. I was like, okay. So I said to my friend, grab my umbrella. She grabbed it, I grabbed the other end, and I pulled her up. Eventually, that didn't work. So after I had loads of attempts of trying with the umbrella, she said, okay, grab my bag. So I grabbed her bag, and she crawled up this little bit of hill, and we both got to the flat surface. Whew. We made it that far. We turned around, another steep hill, and this time there were no branches to help us get up. There was just no way we were going to get up. So I went on my hands and knees. Well, not literally, but my feet were on the ground. I just bent down. I tried to climb up. I grabbed onto the tree trunk of this tree, and as you look down, you could see these dents in the tree, sort of roots. So I put my feet in them and managed to work my way around the tree, and then I just ran up that little slope, and I was like, okay, I'm on flat ground. I made it up. My friend couldn't get up, so I had to guide her, but I told her to put her feet on these dents of the tree to get up. I took her bag again because it made it a lot easier. And when she got to the top of when she got around the tree, she just sat on the ground, just leaned. So we eventually got to the top of that little slope hill after about 20 to 30 minutes. And we realised that we were completely lost. We had no idea where we were going. We were just lost in the woods. And basically, yeah, that's what happened. We got lost in the woods, and we were laughing at each other because we were lost. We didn't know where to go. We put on our Snapchat stories, we're lost. Does anyone know how to get out of here? We're completely lost, we're going to be back to school. So yeah, we stood there for about 5 minutes, and then cut the story short. We found out, we saw some people walking that way which were in our school's uniform, so we decided to follow them. And we realised that the route that we thought was muddy, that we knew, wasn't actually muddy. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. I hope you enjoyed this story time. And I'm going to take a little break from YouTube for a little bit just because I've got so much homework. And as I said last week, I thought I'd be able to keep on top of it, but I don't think I'll be able to. I won't be able to post a video every single week with so much homework I have. So I'm just going to take a little break from YouTube for a while, but I will be back very soon. And I'm sorry the lighting is rather rubbish today. I am working on getting it fixed and everything, so it shouldn't be like this rubbish next video. So yeah, I'll see you guys very soon, I hope.